This is Jeremy Sports Network coming to you live. Hey, you guys, I'm coming back for another edition of Jeremy Sports Network due to the courtesy of my good friend, Mr. Kerry Jones, who wants me to talk about the Lonzo Ball new shoe that he just released, the Z02s, and he did it independently. Now, there's some pros and some cons to this, but he's the first player to ever do this. Kobe didn't do it. Jordan didn't do it. Uh, Kareem, Magic, none of these guys ever did this without signing a major shoe deal with a certain company, whether it's Nike, Adidas, Puma, whoever, Fila, Reebok, whoever. Lonzo Ball didn't do this. He didn't go this route. Now I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of the information on what kind of took place, which kind of led Lonzo to do what it is that he's done, and we're gonna talk about that price of the shoe as well. But I'm gonna show you guys the shoe. I'm sure everybody is interested in wanting to know what this shoe looked like in case you did not see it already. And this is the shoe right here. This is the shoe right here coming from Big Baller Brand, which is owned by LeVar Ball. He is the CEO of Big Baller Brand, and this is the shoe that they released. First signature shoe, the Z02 Prime. This is the shoe right here. Now, I want to talk about this a little bit because a lot of people are trying to understand what took place with this, because we knew a couple of weeks ago that LeVar Ball was in negotiations with Nike and other companies, and negotiations did not fall through. And so the reason why they didn't fall through is because they had a plan in their pockets the whole single time. And it was this shoe right here. So it was reported about a week ago that Big Baller Brand was no longer in negotiations with Nike and Under Armour, and it surfaced all online. Everybody knew about it, right? But LeVar Ball, Lonzo's father and CEO of Big Baller Brand, had made it clear that the company was not interested in a standard endorsement deal, instead seeking co-branding opportunities. So since negotiations with Nike and Adidas and Under Armour seemingly fell apart, BBB team was scrambling for options. So we thought they were. But that wasn't quite the case. BBB, Big Baller Brand, tells Slam that designs prototypes of Lonzo's first signature shoe, the Z02s, had been in the works for the past few months. Big Baller Brand was always prepared to go the independent route if conversations with the aforementioned sneaker companies did not lead to a deal. This is a bold move of the first of its kind. This is bold. And I love the fact that he went the independent route and doing it this way. Therefore, you see all of your income. And you're not signing a shoe deal with a certain company where you're getting money up front, but you're not really seeing the money of that signature shoe deal that you could possibly make throughout your whole entire time of having that deal. So this is good for players who are transitioning and building their own brand. This is absolutely phenomenal what Lonzo is doing. But it's the price that we have a problem with, my brother. It's the price that we have a problem with. And if you look on here, this is their Twitter account. And these shoes cost $495. $495. Are you kidding me? And just looking right here, you see that somebody got the Kobe emoji going right here. They got the DJ Khaled, you're smart. It's smart, but this shoe is costing too much money. Too much money. You have some comments here. I'm gonna read some of the comments where people are saying he's charging $500 for a shoe for a player who hadn't played a minute. Your definition of smart is different from mine, apparently. And Steph Curry, these are like Steph Curry shoes that somebody posted right here. They're the 2017 Stephs. But the thing is, the problem that we have with this, and there's no knock on the shoe. I think it's a good looking shoe, and I love the fact of what it is they're doing. But $495, and what home are those shoes are going to be in? Those are like a pair of Yeezys. Yeezys cost more than that, though, right? Yeezys cost about what, 1,000, almost. I mean, I'm not sure. I don't even own a pair of Yeezys, and I'm definitely not going to own a pair of these Z02 Primes unless somebody give them to me. But who's going to pay $500 for a shoe? Nobody. Not in this day and age. He'll be the only one wearing them, unless they, give them out to his son's basketball team, and the basketball team, everybody wear them on the basketball team if they're not sponsored through anybody. If Big Baller Brand is sponsoring the basketball team, then yeah, you get a free pair of Z02s. But that's the only place where I see those shoes being sold. I don't see anybody else spending $500 for a pair of tennis shoes. LeBron James' shoe don't even cost that much. Kobe's shoe didn't even cost that much. Allen Iverson's shoes don't even cost that much. Okay, we paid $200 for Jordan, but that's Jordan. That's Jordan. Jordan have different styles, retros, and the Jordan 1s, the 23s, and you have all of that with Jordan. And the most you're paying is about $200. But who's going to spend $500 for some shoes? That's people rent. That's people mortgage. That's a light bill. Who? I really trying to figure out the market of where Big Baller Brand is really trying to present this shoe right here. The Z02 Prime, I'm really trying to see where they're going to present this shoe right here. Who's going to pay for it? Where are they going to generate the income for this shoe right here? Although they went the independent route, but yeah, who's going to buy those? That's the question. Who are going to buy those? If y'all who are watching and tuning in, please tell me. If you're going to purchase a pair of these shoes, please let me know in the comment section, please. Let me know right now in the chat that's going on if you will purchase a pair of these Lonzo Ball Z02s. That's all I want to know. Because if you ask me, it's a smart move, like I said, but it's the dumbest price you could ever come up with. I don't know if LeVar Ball was high. I don't know if he was on some type of emotion to where he felt as though this shoe was worth $500. That's more than what Nike shoes are. That's more than what Adidas, Feli's, Reeboks, shoe companies who've been around way longer than what he have and what he's doing to build his brand that costs this much. People will go and buy Stephen Curry Under Armour basketball shoes before they go and buy this Big Baller Brand Z02s right here. And that's just stating facts. Lonzo Ball has not played in the NBA yet. I could see if he's been dominating the league, won 3 straight championships since he touched down, has the highest scoring average, all this, that, and the third. Phenomenal. You created a buzz for yourself in the NBA. Guess what? People going to fork out money then. But for you not to even play or be drafted by any team yet in the NBA, and you coming out with some $500 pair of shoes. I know now credit. Let's get this straight. Let's get some facts straight here, people. Lonzo Ball is not the reason for this shoe being $500. Like, let's get that correct. He's just the son. Now his father is who we blame for all of this. LeVar Ball. You have to hold LeVar Ball accountable for everything that is transpiring and taking place so far in Lonzo's life. And the only thing Lonzo can do is produce on the basketball court right now. But your father, Lonzo, is killing you more so than helping you. He's building a brand, which is great. But at the same time, you're killing that brand, and you're hurting your son at the same time. You're hurting your son at the same time. But like I said, it remains to be seen on what this shoe is going to do. I'm definitely going to be keeping myself posted on it because what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the day of the release, which was today, and we're going to wait to probably All-Star break. I'm going to give it All-Star break. No, I'm going to give it to when Lonzo Ball is drafted and to the team he goes to. After the NBA draft into the team he goes to, and I want to see the numbers of how many of these shoes were sold. Seriously. And we already know the trick. You know, you purchase a whole bunch of the shoes already, and then you say, well, we sold this many copies or whatever, this, that, and the third, because you end up buying your own stuff. No, we don't want to see it like that. I want to see people actually on Facebook with those shoes, at events with those shoes, basketball games with those shoes. Like you see J's, I want to see these $500 shoes out there like that. And I doubt that we will see that like that, especially with these shoes. But again, it remains to be seen what Big Baller Brand is going to do. I love the fact that they went the independent route with showcasing his own signature shoe, but the price is ridiculous. No one can afford it. Not in this day and age. And I'm sure nobody's going to pay half of $1,000 for a pair of tennis shoes that really kind of like look basic, if you ask me. I don't know, is that snake skin or what, but you know it remains to be seen, like I said, and I keep saying what's going to happen and transpire with Big Baller Brand and the release of the Z02 Prime. But I can only say so much to this because these shoes alone, to me, I won't own a pair. My son won't own a pair. Neither of my sons will own a pair unless, like I said, they're given to us. That's it, because they're too high. They're too high. But like I said, good kudos to Big Baller Brand for stepping out on the limb and becoming the first independent player to ever have their own signature shoe. I mean, I give you kudos for that, but when it comes down to the pricing of that shoe, you done lost your mind. This is Jeremy Sports Network signing out. I'm out. Peace. Make sure you tune in, like, and subscribe to this page. And I will be coming back with more daily content later on tonight. We will be talking boxing. We have uh, Canelo Alvarez taking on Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. We will be doing a film review tonight, so make sure you guys tune in. Cinco de Mayo is on tomorrow, so it is going to be popping. This is Jeremy Sports Network signing out. I'm out. Peace.